All right, welcome back to the channel. So, these young lightweights are talking a lot of smack. Ryan Garcia's talking a lot of smack. Devin Haney's talking a lot of smack. I wouldn't call Gervonta Davis the youngest of the lightweights, but he has a lot of people talking smack to him, so he'll talk smack right back to them. Amir Khan, though, gives his 2 cents on Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney and goes hard at Ryan Garcia. Basically implies the dude is a fraud. He's trying to be something and he's not. And eventually the dude's going to get hurt and he can't beat Devin Haney because Devin Haney's the real deal. And Ryan Garcia responds to that. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko, and the rest of the lightweight division in this video, but focusing really heavily on what Amir Khan's take on Ryan Garcia was. We're going to do that in this video. Should be fun. All right, welcome back to the channel. So, Amir Khan pretty much takes a dump on Ryan Garcia. I'm going to paraphrase. I'm not going to read the article. You guys can go find it. It's all over the place. But Amir Khan says that Ryan Garcia is trying to be something he's not. He's over-relying on speed, and doing that, eventually somebody's going to catch him and get him up out of there. He said, I read that he said, I did not hear this out of Amir Khan. I didn't listen all the way through to the Fight Hype interview. By the way, Fight Hype's been doing great work over the last couple weeks, getting a lot of interviews with these fighters. It's been really good and enjoyable listening to them. But Amir Khan said that Ryan Garcia is not a world-class fighter. And Ryan Garcia responds to it. Now, the funny thing for me with this is that those guys are so similar. Amir Khan and Ryan Garcia are very, very similar fighters. Similar fighters. I cannot recall whoever it is that told me that, please, if you listen to this video, put it in the video. Remind me that it's you that said it, because I want to give you credit for that, because I couldn't put my finger on it for a long time. Why I thought that Ryan Garcia is going to eventually get knocked out, right? Now I'm thinking it because I just see his chin sitting up there like that. But when somebody compared Ryan Garcia to Amir Khan, I was like, yes. They are very similar. They fight a lot. They fight alike. They're roughly the same size, the same weight classes. And yeah, I see pretty much the same thing with Amir Khan, man, that chin just looks like so sweet. You know what I mean? Like, it just, people touch him on that, man, and he's gone. But other than that, he's a very, very good fighter, but he just gets touched on that chin and he's gone. Now, I haven't seen that from Ryan Garcia, but the way that he fights, the way that his stature is, how tall he stands, all of that stuff, the fact that he relies very much on hand speed and has decent power, man, those guys look very similar to me. And actually, I took a look at BoxRec, and Amir Khan and Ryan Garcia, their careers to this point are very similar. Ryan Garcia was down at Amir Khan was down at lightweight. He lost to Breida Prescott by knockout when he was 18-0. Right now, Ryan Garcia is 20-0, and he's really just now starting to step up to the higher levels of competition. Now, Ryan Garcia had responded to Amir Khan and said, that he doesn't know the level of guys that Ryan Garcia's fought. I know the level of guys that Ryan Garcia fought, and he knocked out Jason Duno. He knocked out Francisco Fonseca, and neither one of those guys are world beaters. Okay, you knocked those guys out in the first round. You caught them real nice. Neither one of those guys are world beaters. They're not top level fighters. They're not the level of a fighter that even a Marco Antonio Barrera was when Amir Khan beat him after he beat Breida Prescott. I don't know if those guys are even at the level of a faded Zab Judah that Amir Khan beat. But with the exception of Breida Prescott and him getting knocked out by Breida Prescott, those guys' careers are basically on par. So to have Amir Khan say what he said about Ryan Garcia made me think that, yeah, man, this guy's talking from experience. I assume, and I don't think it's wild to assume that Amir Khan sees the same similarities between himself and Ryan Garcia, even though he might not admit it, as I see. Ryan Garcia might not see that though. Now, obviously, they're not the same fighter, but the criticism that Amir Khan gave to him, it was, you're using too much speed. And what's going to happen is you're using so much speed that eventually somebody's going to catch you because you're not going to get your hands back. Well, who did that? Who did that happen to? That happened to Amir Khan. Amir Khan letting loose with combinations, blinding hand speed, blazing hand speed. Boom, check left hook. Boom, check left hook from Danny Garcia, and night. Same thing with in a worse scenario with Canelo Alvarez. Using hand speed, boop, 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 scoring. Ooh, he's looking good. He's looking good against Canelo. He's winning the fight against Canelo. Boom. I can't remember if that was a straight right hand or if it was a check left hook, but boom, night. Because you didn't get your hands back. Same thing Bam Bam Rios was doing to Danny Garcia. Left that jab out there too long and boom, good night. That's what happened to Amir Khan, and that can very well happen to Ryan Garcia. Now, as far as Devin Haney goes, the conversation with Devin Haney goes, he said that Devin Haney is just a lot better fighter, that Ryan Garcia is robotic. And kind of Amir Khan, is he robotic? His leg movement is kind of robotic. He's not that fluid mover, but he's talking about Devin Haney having the ability to move, being his footwork, his ability to fight on the outside. He thinks that Devin Haney is a better fighter. Devin Haney is going to beat Ryan Garcia. Now, I believe that that's about right. And I don't really get how anybody else sees anything differently, with the grand exception of one aspect. I have not seen that Devin Haney has a tremendous amount of power. I have not seen that. Now, it might be that he's not sitting down on his punches because he's moving so well and he's being so responsible, right? That he's not just, that he's outscoring you. He's setting up punches and he's setting up things. Like, he does that stuff all day. So that might be a result of him why he's not sitting down on his punches and really landing big shots, because he can whoop you from pillar to post without doing that. So maybe that's the issue. But other than Ryan Garcia catching Devin Haney with something ugly, right? I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening for him against Devin Haney. Don't see it happening with Devin Haney unless it winds up where it goes the distance and the judges, because maybe there's I won't say corruption, but maybe there's a lot of screaming girls sitting right behind each of the judges that makes them, and they scream every time Ryan Garcia flinches. Yay! Every time he flinches, like Oscar De La Hoya versus Pernell Whitaker, maybe one of those type of things can happen that'll allow Ryan Garcia to get the fight. But on a straight up fight, oh no, I don't see him getting that way. And actually, now that I think about it, I think that might be a fair way to see that the fight could go. The Oscar De La Hoya versus Pernell Whitaker, with the exception of Devin Haney being more offensive in the fight than Pernell Whitaker did. But I think if anybody goes back and looks at that Pernell Whitaker versus Oscar De La Hoya fight, you'll see, man, that Oscar De La Hoya just couldn't land anything. And that very well could be the case with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, that, he just can't land anything on him. Now, as far as Ryan Garcia not being a world-class fighter, I think Amir Khan is going a little bit overboard with that. Clearly, he is a world-class fighter. He's a top-level fighter. There's not a lot of lightweights that are going to beat Ryan Garcia, at least from what I can see right now. But then again, like I said, man, the big question with him is that chin. But I say that about, not that he's shown me anything that would make me believe that he doesn't have a chin. I'm just saying that it's similar to the circumstance that like with Virgil, like with God, not Marcus Brown. Who's the guy that ran? Jaron Ennis. Like right now, I think Jaron Ennis is of the up and coming welterweights. Welterweight prospects, I think Jaron Ennis is just, I think he's a head and shoulders above everybody else. Even Virgil Ortiz, I think Virgil Ortiz is a very good fighter, but I think Jaron Ennis is better and just a more well-rounded fighter, better defense, offense, can make you miss, all that good old stuff. But his chin hasn't been tested yet. So I'm waiting to see, at a point in time, you're going to get hit on that chin. And if you can't take it, then you're going to be gone, So that's kind of how I see Ryan Garcia right now. Devin Haney, though, I just think he beats him. And I think he beats him straight out on points. As far as him not being world class, no. Now, Ryan Garcia does a lot of talking, saying he wants to spar. Yeah, I'll spar you, Amir Khan. Yeah, okay, you spar Amir Khan, beat Amir Khan. What does that prove, Ryan? Nothing. Doesn't prove anything. Everybody know Amir Khan has been over the hill, man. Been gone. Been past it, okay? Been exposed. All that good old stuff. He's a name to get on people's resumes. But right now, a fight between Amir Khan and Ryan Garcia, I'd still take Amir Khan in that one just because of the experience factor. But anyway, it is what it is. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.